Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Tabi Talks with
Amisha
and Asad. Missed us.
We hope you guys missed us.
We've been on a long hiatus.
It's been a while.
What have we been up to?
Raya,
Raya.
exams, and being employed.
And then by this point, another Raya too. Because Raya Haji already passed.
It's already Raya. Raya Haji already passed, so it's 2 Rayas.
Yeah, it's a long hiatus, but we're back.
Do you celebrate Raya Haji?
Yes, I did celebrate Raya Haji, and it was I ate a lot on Raya Haji.
Gosh, no. My Raya Haji was not very traditional. We went camping.
Wow, she's a modern Raya girl now.
Not me, my family.
Appreciate James?
Khan, I swear it's Khan. Boleh dia. As avid lovers of Bollywood, we want to cover this topic for this episode. So sit back, relax, and
grab your drinks.
Because we've got a lot to say.
We've got a lot to say. Yes, and according to a DW1 article, it says that by 2030, the world's most populous country could be one of the 3 largest economy in the world. The era of Western aesthetic, long dictated by the British, is over. Young Indian designers are all the rage of the world. They combine great craftsmanship and visionary ideas.
Yeah.
And I think we can see that,
Yeah.
especially in the recent fashion world.
Yeah.
There has been an influx of South Asian influence.
Exactly. To ease into the topic, I want to start off with Karan Johar's Bollywood scene. So, Karan Johar, if you may not know, he is a renowned director for directing some of the most famous Bollywood movies that we both grew up with, like Kabhi Khushi Kabhie Gham and Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, and others. Like, if you see his filmography, you're gonna realize that you're very familiar with it. But before he was a director, he was a stylist and costume designer first and foremost. And some works of his before his directorial debut that I want to highlight is he grew up with Shah Rukh Khan. So he became, and because they're friends, he became his costume designer for a lot of his famous movies, such as in Main Hoona and Dilwale. He styled Shah Rukh Khan the whole way. And another famous movie that you might like to hear is he was SRK's costume designer in Mohabbatin.
Oh yes, Mohabbatin is not my favorite, but it's my dad's favorite. When you remember the part where he feeds the bird, and he goes, "Ow."
Yeah. One last costume designing work that I want to mention because it's my personal fave is he was SRK's stylist for Om Shanti Om. Have you seen Om Shanti Om?
I've seen Om Shanti Om, but I forgot the storyline.
He falls in love with the main star, which is played by Deepika Padukone, and when she dies, spoiler alert.
Wait, she dies?
Wait, you know what? Let me not get into it because it's kind of spoily. It's a love story between movie stars.
Okay.
So good, yeah. When he stopped being a costume designer and continued to direct, he worked a lot with his what's that called? When 2 queens come together to maximize their joint slay. Yeah.
This is the part where we know we are chronically online.
Yeah. Because
we're gonna self-exit now.
Yeah. Let me just hop out and jump back into professionalism. The designer that he closely worked with throughout the rest of his directorial career is Manish Malhotra, who is a legend in the costume design legacy in Bollywood. And his current works at the moment are his own personal brand, and you can see it on his website. And currently, the catalog on his website is just excellent to me. So we're gonna show them one by one. The first one that comes to my eye is this purple one. It's heavily embroidered with gems and jewels and stones, and I can't even imagine to feel how heavy the skirt looks. But something about purple and brown skin that just is like a match made in heaven to me.
But you know what this reminds me of, this outfit?
What?
You know the Cloud9, but the swirly candy, but it's the purple flavor. Like
grape.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see. I think it's because the dark purple stones.
Yeah.
It's giving Cloud9 swirly purple. Maybe because I haven't seen enough lengas in my lifetime, but I like that the cut is more inside.
Mm-hmm.
then usually like it's just straight cut kan. It gives the lenga more depth. And this one I personally picked because a good friend of ours showed a reference pic of her own lenga, and it just reminded me so much of her lenga because I thought she slayed real bad in that pic.
This gives a bit like, it feels a bit modern, like it has like a touch of like Art Deco to it.
Yeah.
Don't you think so?
Yeah, it's giving like Gatsby.
I was about to say that if Great Gatsby was a lenga, this would be it.
And this one's my personal fave out of them all. And if you know me, you know what I'm about to say. I think it's giving Bridgerton. Wait, what's so good?
No, you know what makes it so Bridgerton? I feel like the top is giving that, you know how like in like that era of like
the
British,
collar?
yeah, the collar, especially like that little sticking out part, and like that deep neck with the puffy shoulders.
Yeah,
definitely. And the colors too, it really suits
Kate Sharma.
Yes. And the thing is, I think I sent you a TikTok about this, but she actually wore Saree in Bridgerton.
I didn't press on. Which one?
Go check your TikTok.
Okay. TikTok break. Queen, where are you, Queen? Oh, there. Oh, that is excellent. Oh, is this episode 3? Season 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that blue is like royal blue, so it really fits to the theme.
Yeah. Okay, I'm happy that they're finally incorporating saris into Kate's wardrobe in season 3. That's what she deserves.
And the thing is, like, Bridgerton is even not like historically accurate or whatever.
Yeah.
So might as well we play into that fantasy and bring that artsiness into the show.
Betul.
Yeah.
If you watch Bridgerton looking to get periodically accurate pieces,
Did you
you're
say
in for a ride.
if you're going to watch Bridgerton and getting period? You just said that. You just stopped.
My bad. I don't think they even touched that topic in the show. This last one is also from Manish Malhotra. I believe it's spring summer 2023 or 2024. Don't quote me on this. This is giving Kate and her sister so bad. I love this.
This could be like a courtroom outfit in the show.
Like a ball outfit? Okay, I see it. Even the set design. Another one of his commercial works that I wanted to highlight is during the Cannes Festival.
Cannes?
Cannes! I swear it's Cannes.
Okay, look. Cannes. Cannes. I know it's French, but like, are you gonna go to a cafe and say like, can I get a chocolate croissant?
Well, yes. Okay, actually no, I don't want to humiliate myself.
Yeah. So,
but we have freedom of speech here. This is a magical, beautiful thing called freedom of speech. And so we can say things however we like. Unless it's discriminatory. So it's Cannes. Okay. I think it's Cannes.
Okay, how about this? You say Cannes, I say Cane.
Okay.
Yeah, we keep it that way.
Raising Canes.
I've never tried Raising Canes.
I tak sempat try. Yeah. So during the Cannes Festival, one of my favorite supermodels ever, Josephine Scriver, was seen wearing Manish Malhotra's collection called the World Collection, and specifically Dubai.
Hello, Dubai.
Yes, and her dress is a sleek white body hugging dress with a back slit at the back and what's that called?
Bareback.
A bareback, yes. And it's...
Is it pearls or lace?
It looks like a bit of both.
Oh, yeah, I think it's both. Oh, but the patterns are very intricate.
Okay.
Yeah. It really, the pattern, the way they embellish it, it really like accentuates the body, especially with the bareback.
Okay.
Okay, moving on to Bollywood. What's your favorite Bollywood movie?
I have been loving Gangubai Kathiawadi, and I don't think that's actually Bollywood. I'm pretty sure it's in Hindustan. Directed by Sanjay Leela. And my all-time fave is Jab We Met, which is Kareena Kapoor and Shahid Kapoor. And the only reason why I love it is because he looks like Cillian Murphy in it. Shahid Kapoor walked, so Cillian Murphy in Batman could run.
I can see the vision.
You can see the vision?
I can see the convergence on the Venn diagram. Yeah. My favorite is definitely Devdas. I think
What's
that
Devdas?
girl, okay, it's Shah Rukh Khan and with who?
Don't know.
Okay, it's Shah Rukh Khan in there.
Okay.
It's about two families, like both are rich families, but one's richer. The girl's richer.
Okay.
But the thing is, the guy likes her, but they can't get married because the girl's having arranged marriage.
Mm-mm.
And then the dude is in depression, like really depressed, like alcoholism, like doesn't want to live. And then like he chases the girl, but then at the end of the movie, he goes to like literally goes to the house, but dies in front of the gate from alcoholism.
Whoa.
It's so dramatic.
That is dramatic.
Yeah, and I love that. I love how dramatic, and I love the songs in there. I love the choreography because it's like about like rich people, and like their first class problems. You know, like can't relate, but I like to watch it. You know what I mean? But other classical movies include Dilwale, Kaho Naho, Mohabbatin, Ditu Pagahe, Kuch Kuch Hutaye, and of course Kabhi Kushi Kabhi Gum.
I love the last two. Like, I feel like I can rewatch Kabhi Kushi Kabhi Gum a bajillion times.
And it's such like a family event, you know,
Yeah.
like when you just put
It's
on the
really
movie,
all about
everybody
family.
comes in
Yeah.
and just watches.
Yeah, it's true. Even though a lot of the topics they touch age like milk, but it just never gets old.
Agreed. And do you remember like when we were kids, like we had like Panggung Sabtu on TV3?
Yeah.
Like every Saturday we would just like watch Bollywood for like 3 hours straight.
Mm-hmm.
And fun fact, some movies are actually shot in Malaysia.
Really?
Yeah, for example, like Dawn.
Oh.
Yeah, remember the scene where they had to drag like a body?
Mm-mm.
It was at the KLCC tower. Like literally, it's not even in the bridge; it's on top of the bridge. Like literally, like
No
the
way.
open air.
Like no CGI.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The thing about Bollywood, there's no CGI.
Yeah, they don't.
The hundreds of like dances inside the movies are actual people dancing for real,
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah. So that the fact that they shot on top of the Twin Tower Bridge is very
Yeah.
believable. Yeah.
And then like Dawn 2,
Yeah.
the opening scene in the prison, Malacca prison. Why Malacca prison?
That's so random.
It's like,
They couldn't have picked like Pudu jail. I'm serious.
and then Yadin, they did some beach, but I don't know
Some
which
beach.
beach
Okay.
in Malaysia lah. And then Humraz, they shot a lot of their music scenes in KL.
Okay.
And I said Duhal Migaya, the music scenes are also in Langkawi.
That's so random but so cool.
Yeah. How about Bollywood stars? Do you have any favorites?
My number one girly pop is currently, okay, of all time it's Kajol, but currently I love Deepika. She's just she's like Aishwarya Rai daughter,
I can see.
kan?
But my personal fave actress would be Aishwarya Rai.
Oh.
Ooh, that is the definition of true beauty.
No, betul. She's
Like
not a-
since like she was like young until now, she's still beautiful.
kan. Her beauty transcends
Astral projection beauty. You know,
Yeah.
it's like beyond this universe.
unreal. Like, she's definitely like one of the most beautiful women in the world.
I agreed.
Kan, ni lawa gila.
How about like actors?
Actors, I don't really have a fave.
I think Kritik.
Okay.
Kritik
Fair.
Roshan. Yeah.
He's
Very
really hot.
handsome, yeah.
Have you seen the recent movie, the new movie with him and Deepika? That's basically kind of like Bollywood Top Gun.
Actually, I haven't seen
It's
it.
so good.
Is it on Netflix or?
If I'm mistaken, yes, but it was airing a while ago, like in cinemas.
I see.
Yeah. Speaking of Kritik Roshan, I just want to yap about K3G for a bit. Kabi Kabi Kushi Kabi Gum. Because when I was a young girl, all I wanted to be was Rani Mukherjee in the opening dance number of Kabi Kushi Kabi Gum. And I don't know if you're familiar, but like everyone knows this iconic lehenga she was wearing right here. It's beaded, it's goldish, purplish, pinkish, and she's wearing like this insane necklace.
It's giving a bit of Chrome Heart, that necklace.
It is giving Chrome Hearts, and her hair is just flawless. Her makeup is beat, and she just looks so unreal and happy to be there, you know. And it's all thanks to, at the time, Manish Malhotra, Shabina Khan, and Rocky S, who were the costume designers for K3G, who shopped in locations like US, London, Milan, New Delhi, all throughout the film. And fun fact about their shopping adventures is that like masa they were in London, they saw a Persian carpet on display on a window of Bond Street, and that became the inspiration for Kajol's engagement linga.
Oh yeah, because it wasn't like traditional like red.
Yes. But then the lenga in question is not in K3G. It's in Kuch Kuch Kota Hai. The orange one, if you remember.
Yes.
Jang jang, this one.
And like one crazy thing to note about like these jewelry, they're not like hollow. They're all like solid, pure gold.
Yeah.
So like they're expensive.
Expensive money. The looks in the show, in the movies were so timeless.
Honestly, it's like if you look back right at the movie, like because it was a lot of shots were like shot in European side. Like you can see the what we call it now quiet luxury or silent fashion. They had that vibe.
Yeah.
Since like that era.
Yeah.
But I think it's because it's like attributed because like the movies are usually about like really like old money families, you know, falling in love.
Yeah.
So it kind of like was ahead of its time.
Yeah, but also not really because not everything was aestheticized as it is today. But we have to give credit where credit is due because Rani Mukherjee, you know how she was always wearing like those preppy blazers and those nice skirts when she was in the university, when they were all in university and stuff.
And even for guys, you know, like they wear the leather jackets when they were in Europe, and even Mohabbatin, they wore preppy. Which I'm not preppy today. I look like...
Yes. And the reason he isn't today is because this is our second time filming.
This Uncut Gems and...
This is giving Adam Sandler's Uncut Gems instead of Shah Rukh Khan's Mohabbatin. That's all I'm gonna say.
The first time we recorded, I was so preppy. I was like, oh, I'm so ready to be... Ow. You know, by like I am in whatever I am. We had audio technical issues.
Yeah.
And then we had cloud storage issues.
Yes. So we were just like, you know what? Let's just.
That's the reason, lah.
Yeah.
Gospel.
So pieces I want to point out is the vest tops. They're not coming back. You know, people are already wearing them right now. Quite luxury, like you said, and athleisure, because you know how in Kajol was in that ass bob with her athleisure outfits when she was in uni. In uni, yes. In uni.
She was in uni.
With SRK.
Do you know which uni like she shot?
I know that the uni that they shot in was King's College London.
Okay, she's smart and pretty.
Right? We cannot dabble into this topic without mentioning iconic it girl Pooja, played by Kareena Kapoor. She was at the time as iconic as Maddie from Euphoria or like Regina George from Mean Girls and stuff. So
definitely.
It was needed for brown girls like us to look up at her at the time. And her looks in K3G, until now I have seen countless of people like trying to replicate how iconic it is. This fit in specific, her tank top with the asymmetrical cut, everyone's doing that now.
Yeah, and a small shoulder bag.
And a small shoulder bag.
And it has to be like thrifted or something.
And the short miniskirt. Like, this is very brave. Is that a Gucci Jackie? It's giving Gucci Jackie. Like, anyways. And this look in which she wore during the iconic Boleh Chudia.
You know, on the way coming here in the morning, I actually like listened to Boleh Chudia.
Boleh Chudia?
Yeah.
In that ensemble, she is seen pairing her garara, which is a South Asian garment of clothing, with an asymmetrical crop top. So the theme of the asymmetrical crop top is seen throughout her characterization in the movie, which I think is awesome. Back to when she was in Kings, she was always seen pairing like modern stuff with a little bit of like Indian pizzazz, you know? For example, that scarf she was wearing.
Yeah.
In like that scene where she's seen picking up the boys to send her to prom. That scarf, like for me, the tiny useless scarf is resembling the Indian garment called a dupatta. Again, to preface, we apologize for butchering all the names. We're trying our best.
I love how in every single language in the world we are always butchering something up.
Yes, we do try to pronounce, but just to preface.
Yeah. But we do learn. Like now I know how to pronounce Pat Boguslavsky.
Boguslavsky.
Boguslavsky. I just
Do
said...
you know really? do you know? You just butcher every single language. Malay, English, Korean,
French.
Chinese, Indian. Like, I'm so sorry. But I'll try. So yeah, the garment is called a dupatta, and it fulfills essentially the same role, adding an Indian flair to a Western modern outfit. This combination is similar to a trend that is circulating nowadays, which is pairing Indian earrings called jhumkas, aka what I'm wearing now.
Is it heavy?
No, it's so light. That's the thing about like Indian jewelry. It's so light to wear. At least the ones I've been wearing with Western outfits. AKA, I'm wearing... Basically, I use this... This is my baju kurung for Raya this year. So...
Ooh, pretty.
It's an oversized baju kurung. And it's more of... It's giving baju Melayu kan?
Yeah, it's giving baju Melayu.
Yeah, that's how I love it.
A little
It's
Bahati moment.
It's giving... Yeah. Bhatti, shout out to you. You're my inspo. Why I picked this up. So if Pooja was like rebirthed in 2024, I think she would approve of this trend. I want to mention this before it goes unnoticed. AKA moment of the year, Alia Bhatt for Met Gala.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yes, I remember. That was a moment.
We can't do this episode without talking about that.
For real.
Yes, so she was seen wearing Sabyasachi, which is designed by the Indian couturier Sabyasachi, and it took a team of 163 people and 1,965 hours to create.
And it was made by old women sitting on concrete floors.
Yes.
Not in a bad way. Literally, the behind the scene video was actually like it was like women craftsmen people like actually like beating handmade of that saree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the saree consisted of a 23-foot-long train with hand-embroidered sequins and with semi-precious stones and beads. And currently, Sabyasachi's other works consist of weddings, women's wear, men's wear, high jewelry, fine jewelry, but in particular, I'm drawn to his work for weddings, ranging from contemporary to traditional/heritage and white weddings.
Is this the first time he ever like dressed for Met Gala?
I'm not sure about Met Gala, but what I know is for Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra's wedding, he dressed them.
Oh, I remember that. Hold on, there's a freaking BBKL just walking around.
Is he on the way?
Is he this? No, he's walking past. Okay. Going back to us, this is gonna be in the podcast.
Yeah. Let's look at the saree of the night, the princess of the night. Let's look at this. Picture 1.
Okay, but before we go into pictures, how do you smash or pass a Met Gala outfit? Like,
oh, that's such an interesting way to phrase the
okay,
question.
I'm sorry. How do you think, or give judgment on a Met Gala outfit based on the theme?
For me, is if it aligns with the theme, or if you have your own story to base off the theme,
Which is aligned to the main theme.
then I think it does the job.
Right.
You?
And we have PhD in fashion critical judgment. Yes.
I graduated from the School of Servology with a minor in fashion history.
Yeah, and I am a master graduate from Tropica Metropolitan City University in fashion journalism.
Yes.
Yeah. For me, I look up the theme first. And this year's theme, I also didn't understand. Even Anna Winter didn't understand. So if she didn't understand, I didn't understand. So it's fine.
Right.
Garden of Time.
Garden of Time? What was that?
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty. I don't know. And then when...
Oh yeah, that's why I was confused. Because I thought the theme was Sleeping Beauty.
No, that's the big theme of the museum. But the
Okay.
Met Gala was Garden of Time.
Okay.
But like for me, especially for Alia Bhatt's outfit right here, definitely a smash for me.
Yes.
Because one thing is a saree,
Yes.
and saree has a long historical history and origin behind it. You know.
Yeah. I just have a personal bias towards like if you wear traditionally inspired outfits.
Yeah, especially like you bring it to the runway or like you bring it to the red carpet.
Yes.
There's something special about like seeing your culture or like seeing culture on the carpet and being like paparazzi'd by it.
Betul.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But definitely like there's a element, I said this on my Instagram story, like this is definitely like on point because being like a very historical piece of clothing and bring it to modern times, that is the time part. And the garden really ties in with the colors and the embroidery of like the flowers,
Like the motifs on the saree
yes,
itself.
yes, definitely.
So Alia served, ate, gobbled. She served the purpose on the carpet.
Yes.
I say she was like top 5 of my favorite looks that
Especially with how long that train is.
Yeah,
She had the whole carpet to herself.
betul. But my only issue with this look is that she does not have a necklace on.
Oh, I just
With my
realized
son.
that.
Insert.
But it gives her, without the necklace, it gives like a very youthful, like innocent.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because I feel like if you put a necklace on,
It may have been like a bit too. It would have come off too strong.
yeah, it'd be like a bit like, rather than princess, is giving like queen mother.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
And maybe they want the attention to go through the middle part. What's it called?
Yes.
Like the chest part.
Yeah.
Okay, faham. Yeah.
But I like the selection of jewelry on it.
Me
Especially
too.
the headpiece.
The headpiece is my favorite part as well. Like it just ties it all together. She really looks like a princess in here, and also her face is just very small and cute. But however, if she had worn a necklace, I would have wanted her to wear it from the same collection that her other jewelries are from. The Bengal collection, which is also under Sabyasachi's line. An example, apa ni? Example necklace I would have loved to see her wear is something like this.
I see, but this is like more traditional.
Yes. You can say that Sabyasachi is very consistent with his designs, because when I was snooping through the wedding lines, these are what like struck out to me, and these are very similar to the saree she was wearing.
Yeah. But I feel like these are more, how I say, like, whoa, the cloud just passed.
You know.
But
Okay,
it's
so our
more-
lighting just lari sikit.
And now it's coming back.
And now it's coming back, don't worry. One more thing I want to point out, or I want to highlight under Sabyasachi's name, is that his modern works, his more contemporary commercial stuff, isn't it giving like Chanel if they slate?
Chanel, if they know what they were doing.
Yeah.
Chanel, if they didn't change their creative director every single 2 weeks.
Yes. This is giving auntie of how
This
good
is how you
this
do
is.
modern and embracing culture.
Yeah, Chanel wishes they evolved like this. I want to wear this on a daily. I want to wear this to brunch. If Malaysia wasn't so freaking panas.
But technically, saris are meant to be like worn in this kind of weather, don't you think?
Yeah.
Because how flowy it is and like the open on stomach.
Yeah, that's true. Fun fact, Sabyasachi in 2004 displayed his collection during KLFW, which is coming up real soon. And at the time, his collection was a bohemian take on Indian textiles, and his collection was called the Frog Princess.
Okay, fair to you.
Kind.
Something that I do want to spotlight is Anita Shroff Adajanya. I'm so sorry for butchering your
Sorry,
name.
Queen.
But if you didn't know, but before she was who she is now, a fashion stylist, a costume stylist, a creative director, and a show host.
Wow.
She was actually an actor.
That's Barbie.
I know, she is. Literally. Imagine being talented.
In like so many aspects.
Yeah, but before that she was an actress.
Oh.
In Diwali and Kalhunahu also.
Wow.
Like she was in the blockbusters and then she moved into the fashion industry. And I think and she actually worked on styling Alia Bhatt at the Met Gala.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is so interesting.
And other works of her is also in Isha Ambani and Rahul Mishra. And she also has a show called The Bright Side, which is like a bridal wedding shop show.
Damn.
Yeah. But I think what makes her like really interesting that I want to point out is that because she had that
First-hand experience.
and working in entertainment, Bollywood, and then moving into like working behind the scenes and styling, stuff like that, I think it really adds to the how do you say it, like the
like her intuition.
yeah, her intuition in like styling, and that's why like I feel like why it works on Alia Bhatt.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's true, that's true. We're going to jump into the local fashion scene in Malaysia, obviously. We won't be able to cover everything, of course.
But we did reference from our friends who
Yes.
are experts and of the people of the culture.
Yes. So in India, as we know, there are many different castes and cultures and different ethnics such as Punjabis, Malayalis, Tamil, Telugu, Gujaratis, and Ceylonese. But in Malaysia, it consists of Gujaratis, Tamils, Malayalis, and Telugus and Punjabis,
Yes.
mostly. But let's dive into the everyday wear of the local scenery. And some examples of the types of saris based on its origins, which is usually North or South India. The first one up is the cotton sari, which is what people wear every day. For us, obviously, because Malaysia is so panas.
Yeah.
For warmer climates, the cotton sari is very comfortable to wear. And then we have the Kanjivaram sari, which is from Kanchipuram, from South India. And they are identified usually from their vibrant colors and usually made of silk fabric. So that's shmani right there, and the elaborate sari work, and highly favoured by Malaysian women because of their grandeur and elegance.
And I can see that in the picture.
Kan?
Right over here. It's very shiny.
Yeah.
It's very upper class.
It's atas.
Atas.
Love it. And then next, from North India, pula, is the Paitani sari. It's from Maharashtra. And also again made from fine silk, which is adorned with gold or silver threads, and resulting in captivating peacock or lotus motifs. So usually the Paitani sari is identified by the peacock motifs as pictured here.
Oh, it has a lot more patterns, like colorful.
Kind.
But it has a softer look to it.
Yeah, I think the peacock motifs make it more like girly.
More feminine.
Yeah, more femme. And then we also have the Patola sari, also from North India, a gem from Gujarat. And to create the Patola sari, there's a method called the double ikat, where both of the warp and weft threads are wrapped to resist the dye according to the desired pattern of the final woven fabric.
And we actually looked at a video.
It's a very intricate process.
It takes a lot of time.
A lot
And
of time.
it's hand made. Oh, God bless.
Yeah.
But it's really pretty though, the patterns that they make.
Yeah.
And the colors are very vibrant. I think that's why they separated dyes to get the very vibrant colors and the patterns.
Oh, okay. So the technique makes the
color really
the
pop.
colors really pop. Okay,
Yeah.
faham. It's from South India. We have the Malayali/Kasavu sari, which is Kerala's iconic cotton saris. They are well known for their royal origins, and usually these saris are synonymous with the minimalistic aesthetic. As we can see in Indian culture, usually saris and dresses are full of myriad patterns.
Intricate designs.
She looks like a minimalistic princess over here. As we have Punjabi suits, also known as the salwar and kameez, which literally translates to bottom and top. Salwar and kameez. I know I said that wrong. I'm so
But
sorry.
when you say salwar, it sounds like silwa.
Oh
my God!
Linguistics, we love you.
Our brains do function.
Yeah, it does. When there's a foreign word, and then you realize that it's borrowed from other words.
Yeah,
other
or
languages.
it doesn't
So
have,
beautiful.
even though it's different family languages, but they have the same word. It's kind of crazy.
So the Punjab region had a flourishing industry in cotton during the 19th and 20th century, when various kinds of coarse cotton clothes were thriving, and the cotton adds to the richness of Punjabi clothing, which exhibits the Punjab's rich and vibrant cultures in its dresses. And you can wear this to festivals or local events and ceremonies. And the Punjabi suit is very suitable for the Malaysian tropical climate. It's always lightweight fabrics. It's comfortable to wear in the hot and in the heat and the humid weather, making it very practical for daily wear. I personally have one. Pulkaris is what Punjabis in Malaysia wear nowadays, with hand stitch embroidery. Malaysia is a very multicultural society, right, where different cultures influence one another, and the integration of Indian culture, including clothing styles, into mainstream Malaysian society has popularized mixing and matching of different types of garments spotted at events. Jewelries and the materials, they tie into the creativity as well. So especially during Diwali season, you see a lot of new ideas that they mix and match to modernize traditional wear. For example, last year a famous Diwali trend was lengas turned into pants and a shrug set, and saris tied in a dhoti style. A dhoti style is here pictured like this. So they usually drip it and then they tie it in the middle.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
And then like for men pun, like it doesn't have to be particularly like Indian, but like South Asian, like men now wear like more kurtas, and it's like common for us to wear that, you know.
Yeah.
So that's a mixing pot of
Yeah,
culture.
I'm pro mixing culture and tradition with
definitely.
modernization. Always. Like sometimes it's a hit or miss. Of course, anything that is, experimental is always a hit or a miss.
Yeah.
But then the courage.
But once you hit it,
once you hit, it hits. People who have the courage to try new things in the fashion scene, like, never fail to amaze me. You know. Yeah.
I think Indian fashion is really big, and I just want to end the episode by ending a quote by Katrina Kaif that says, from the BOF podcast they did on Indian beauty. She said that don't teach Indian beauty or fashion when we have thousands of years worth of beauty.
Wow.
And I think that's a really powerful statement coming from
Katrina.
Yeah. I would love to see it more.
Me too.
Yeah. And that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hope you had a good
Holiday. Thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next episode. Don't forget to follow us on
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube,
Spotify,
and Apple Podcasts. Don't forget to like and subscribe
and share.
We hope to see you in the next one. But for now, bye!